Today, I will show you how to use the Impulse Heat Map indicator. I've received multiple requests for this since it's a relatively new concept, so let me explain exactly how it works. First, let me hide these drawings. This indicator marks specific red areas on the chart. These red zones represent where the majority of orders are placed, or where the most volume has accumulated. Because of this, these zones act as reversal areas. You can think of them as supply and demand zones, or support and resistance levels, but we simply call them reversal areas. Now, you might notice a line labeled POC, which stands for point of control. You shouldn't rely on the POC blindly. In fact, I'll show you some areas without a POC. If it confuses you, you can simply go into the settings, turn it off, and click OK to get a much clearer picture of the chart. For example, look at an area where the market is moving. You need to watch for when the market leaves that red zone. When you see the black area above, meaning the market is trading higher, it indicates the price has officially left the zone. Next, we wait for a retracement. When the price pulls back into that red area and shows a rejection, that is our cue to take an entry. You will see the market leave the area, return, and face rejection, often indicated by consecutive red candles losing momentum. Once we see a strong green candle print, you can take your entry. Your stop loss SL should be placed safely below that red area. Sometimes, the market doesn't move right away and pulls back a bit deeper. If that happens, wait to see if it starts accumulating again. You want to look for a strong reversal candle. If you are unsure whether a green candle is strong enough to confirm a reversal, simply wait for the market to leave the area once more. Once it clearly breaks out of the zone, you can open a buy position, place your stop loss below the area, and easily capture that upward move. Next, let's look at a reversal zone acting as resistance. Here is an area without a POC. This is a strong rejection zone. The market simply touched the area, respected the level, and pulled back. We saw a large rejection candle form. You could easily take an entry here and capture the downward move. Later, the market returned to that same area, and again we saw a single candle get rejected. You can take an entry immediately on that rejection candle, or you can wait for a strong confirmation candle to close. Simply place your order there and set your take profit lower down. As the market goes back to the rejection area, it prints another strong sell candle, offering another valid entry point. These moves can easily give you 50 to 100 pips. We're looking at a 5-minute time frame, so on this scale, capturing 50, 80, or even 100 pips per trade is very achievable. Moving to a support zone, we again see rejection followed by a strong green bullish candle. This gives you another opportunity for a buy entry. These are perfect examples of how the market reacts to these designated areas. Let me give you another example. Here we have a red area. The market initially leaves the zone, but then comes back to test it without showing any signs of rejection. It doesn't give us a strong bullish candle or close above the zone. Instead, the candle closes below the area entirely. In this case, ignore the setup. You don't take a trade here. You simply move on and wait for the next area to trade. Here is another simple red area. I believe this one is also without a POC. Let me clarify that for you. Yes, this area has no POC. As you can see, the price pulls back to the zone and gives a clear rejection right away. Once that candle closes, you can take a buy entry with your stop loss placed below. Afterward, the market leaves the area, comes back down to test it once more, and prints another strong candle. You can place your entry here and hit your take profit. Remember, if you see the market break through an area without showing any rejection, leave it alone. Do not place blind limit orders. Wait for the market to enter the area and explicitly show rejection before taking an entry. This is the simplest way to trade using the Impulse Heat Map indicator. I hope this makes sense to you all. If you still have any questions, drop a comment below and I will answer them.